Hello, CJ Extreme here, and it's time for a commentary. It is time for another commentary. This one is going to be about bugs, about insects, about those six-legged creatures, sometimes 8 legs. The ones who show up unwanted, you don't want them to be here. Sometimes they have 100 legs, you just don't like roaches, and you don't like spiders, and you don't like bees, wasps, you don't like ants, you don't like really scorpions, anything in your house. No one really likes a bug in their house, and usually they kill it when they see it, or they take care of it if they're just like completely pro-life. I don't really know. Hey, that's not what I wanted to do. I turn all this stuff down for this video, by the way, because I'm going to be playing the game, obviously, as I usually do. I usually play a game when I do commentary. So let's get to our first story right out of the box. So my first story that I can remember, when I was younger, I didn't have a PS4. Obviously I didn't if I was younger. So I had a Nintendo Wii, and I was playing Super Smash Brothers. I was home alone with my sister, and my sister, in the front room, is just screaming and running down the hallway. Like, you hear like a faint scream, and then you hear it get louder and louder as it comes to you. And it was my sister, terrified, losing her mind. She runs to my room. She's like, Cardarius, or my nickname. And I'm just gonna stick with Cardarius. She's like, Cardarius, oh my God, there is a roach in the living room. You need to kill it now. It is scary. It is disgusting. It is vile. I want it dead. Go kill it. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna kill it. But I actually didn't even have to make the trip to the living room, because guess what? Look at my sister, on her shoulder, there is a roach chilling on her shoulder. It's little, it's small, it's not that scary, but it can fly. Obviously, it was on her shoulder. I said, ain't that the roach on your shoulder right there? She fends it off, screams, and runs down the hallway to the living room. And she killed the roach when she like smacked it away, so I thought it was pretty funny. And then you got, let's move on to our next story. What's another good story? I learned about my mom's phobia of spiders the hard way. When she was a kid, I guess you can tell her story, right? When she was a child, small child, in her grandmother's house, she saw this thing that looked like a cotton ball in the corner of a room. She goes into the cotton ball. She picks up the cotton ball. When she picked up the cotton ball exploded, and a bunch of spiders came out, and she hauled ass running down the hallway, terrified. And ever since then, she's been scared of spiders. So with that, as I'm older now, I was told, do a prank on my mom. Do a prank. It would be funny. Why not? Do a prank. That'd be funny, right? And we had this big spider. I guess you can guess where this is going. Huge spider, the size of my hand, and my hands are pretty big. So, I mean, huge, right? So, I go in our bathroom, I place the spider facing away from the door, facing the toilet seat, right? And then she comes home, and I'm just like laughing, because I'm like, when she goes in there and sees that, it's gonna be the funniest thing. It wasn't that funny, because she was like really scared or whatever, but she goes in there, and she just like, she didn't even scream, she doesn't yell, she doesn't say anything, she just looks at the spider, turns around, walks back out. Casually, terrified, but casually doing so. Like, it's one of those things where like you're so scared you just don't know what to do at this point. So, another story. What is another story I have about? Oh, there's this moth. I was at a basketball court, and this moth was just going absolutely apeshit. I don't know what it was doing. It was a big moth, and it was flying around, losing its mind. It distracted me, so I couldn't play the game I was trying to see. We were playing at night, okay? And so, the moth took it upon itself to go fly into one of the lights. It broke the light, set itself on fire, and then flew into the ground and died. Yeah, pretty tragic for that poor spider. Also, I don't really like grasshoppers. Grasshoppers, I don't like them. I don't have a problem with them usually because they don't really do anything, but certain ones just decide they're going to try to jump in your mouth. Like, I don't want you in my mouth. I don't know where you've been. I don't want you in my mouth. And they're just like, oh, you know what? When you try to go in your car, I'm going to tell you this story, okay? I was coming out of Walmart, coming out of Walmart, getting the bag of groceries, bringing them back to the car, you know. Typical stuff, right? Coming out of Walmart. And then I see this bug on the mirror and the passenger seat, which is where I sit, because I wasn't the driver, obviously. So I'm seeing this cricket, or this grasshopper, and I'm like, what do? Do I kill it? And I was like, let me fan it away and make it leave and go away. It decided, when I fanned it, instead of jumping away from me, it jumped at me, at my mouth, tried to get in my mouth. I was disgusted. I was just done. It was gross. First of all, why did it try to go in my mouth? I don't understand it. Can someone explain why it tried to jump in my mouth? I know it was at the height to jump at my mouth, but it could have went any other direction but my mouth, and it decided, no, I'm gonna go in there. Like, come on, bro. No. That's not cool. When I was really, really little, and this is a story I learned from my parents, because I don't remember this at all, but apparently, I was in the hallway playing with my little magic school bus, driving it around fun, and yeah, having fun, doing my thing, completely ignoring the dangers around me. And both of them are scared of spiders, both of them. But one's more scared than the other, which would be my mom. But my dad's, you know, he doesn't like spiders either. He doesn't want to be near a spider. And apparently the spider was huge. The one I'm going to tell you about was apparently really, really big. And, like, it was above me. So that meant it had to die. So my dad picked me up, moved me away from the spider. I didn't know what was going on. I was mad because I was like, bro, I'm playing in the hallway. Don't move me. I didn't do nothing wrong. But apparently the spider was like just too damn big, so he had to move me away from the spider. Then we left the house, went somewhere else until the spider was gone. I thought it was pretty funny when I heard about it. What's another story I can tell you about some bugs? I don't know. Another story about some bugs. Oh, I encountered a queen ant when I was little. I also encountered a bumblebee for the first time. First time I encountered a queen ant, me and my friend were messing with the anthill. We kept going. We kept killing the ants left and right. We didn't get bit. And then the big one came out, and we just bolted for the door. I threw a rock at it, and the rock didn't squish it. And as a matter of fact, it bounced off the ant. Which I was like, what the literal fuck is this? Like, what am I supposed to do about an ant that's invincible and just doesn't take damage from rocks? And then I encountered a bumblebee when I was little, too. And I had this neighbor who I got my first dog from, named Hubble. I had this neighbor who liked to mess with me because he was older than me. And he, like, told me to attack a wasp nest. I did. They didn't sting me, they ran away. And then a bumblebee behind me. I guess I don't know. It was funny because, like, whenever I was outside, he was just a casual outside. I feel like he was trying to get rid of me, but that's a different story. So he tells me to miss this wasp nest, and after I do that, there's a bumblebee hovering behind me. And I'm like, what is it? Why does it sound like a helicopter is like over here? Because I've never heard that sound before. So I was just like, what the fuck is that noise? And he's like, turn around. And I look, and I see this big old bumblebee right by my head. And I just run as fast as I can away from that bumblebee. Because F that, I'm not dealing with no bumblebee, bro. I'm sorry, this is not happening. So I guess that's it for this commentary video. I don't really think I have any more stories about bugs. Oh, wait. One time I was playing with my friends. I forget what game we were playing. But I dropped everything because I saw a flying roach. And I just went ape shit. And I could not stop. And I could not play the game with them again until I killed that roach. It's pretty weird. Next time I have a commentary for you, it's going to be about Ghost. So yeah. Thanks for watching. She's going to kick out, by the way, so you don't have to worry about this. She's going to kick out, don't worry. Match isn't over.